Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today what we are going to be talking about is we're going to be continuing our series examining all types of different fear that are keeping us from accomplishing our goals or some of the tasks on our to-do list that we want to be able to accomplish and we're not. So today we're going to be focusing on not only the fear of failure, which is a very real thing that keeps people from accomplishing things, but we're also going to be talking about the fear of success because that is a real thing too, believe it or not. My name's Taylor. I'm a firefighter, a therapist, a fitness and resiliency coach here to bring you weekly tips and tricks to help you transform your mindset one rep at a time. Okay, so let's get into it. So let's talk about that fear of failure and how that might be keeping you from attempting to try something or accomplishing your goals. Are you afraid that you're not going to do well at something or that you're going to fail at something and how that's going to look? Well, let me tell you something. Failure is key in accomplishing anything good in life. And I mean that. You have to have failure in order to have successes. You have to. There is not one person who has accomplished anything amazing on the planet that has not learned from some of their failures. So instead, what I want you to do is I want you to start refocusing your brain from thinking about failure as this negative thing to thinking about it as a learning opportunity and something that is going to help to push you to grow. Did you know that Michael Jordan was kicked off of his high school basketball team, or he didn't make the team? That Walt Disney was turned down for lack of creativity. Pretty much one of the most creative people that I can think of, right? So there are all of these different people that if you're able to look them up in history that had these failures or learning opportunities that didn't make them, it didn't stop them, it just continued to help them grow to be bigger and bigger and bigger. So the fear of failure, yes, is real, and you may have a learning opportunity, but my guess is that if you fail at something, if you do something and you learn from it, the next time you're not going to forget it and you're going to be able to do it better. So let's also talk about this fear of success as well, because this is something that we don't really think about as often, but this is something that definitely happens, right? So let's think of it in terms of if you are going for a promotion or you are applying for a job or that you are going to make a team. If you're maybe the fear of success, if you are trying to apply for a promotion or go for a job is, well, what if I actually get it? Am I going to be qualified enough? Am I going to know everything that is needing to be known in that position? Does that bring so much fear that maybe I won't even go after it at all? Or let's think about that in the sports realm as well, right? This can be anything from making your varsity basketball team if you're a high school student to making the Olympic team if you're an Olympian. That maybe if I make the Olympic gymnastics team, am I going to be able to succeed to represent the United States in the way that I want that to be represented? If I make the varsity basketball team, am I going to be good as my fellow teammates? Am I going to be able to contribute to the team like I want to? Here's the thing. You're not going to ever feel probably 100% ready to be in the position that you're in, especially if it's something that is helping you grow, right? Because you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, which is going to end up making you better. Successes come from pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone. And it may not happen immediately. It may happen through some of those failures or some of those learning opportunities. But if we really start to think about some of those things on why there are reasons that we shouldn't be doing something, we're going to be missing out on a lot of really great things in our lives. So my challenge for you this week is to recognize some of those things that you're fearful of, whether it's a fear of failure Or is it that fear of success, actually accomplishing something that you're putting your mind to? What is it? And let's try to reframe it. And you can go out, get after that goal or that task that's going to lead to your goal and have you accomplish amazing things. All right, thanks for listening. We're going to see you next week where we're going to dig even further into this topic because we're going to be talking about something called imposter syndrome. So look forward to seeing you there.